Who let them dogs out? Who, who? Hey, what's up, my peoples? It's your boy, Bob Costas, aka Shooters Roll, aka Grizzly Adams. Man, this joint coming in thick. Shout out James Harden. Shout out Tone Trump. Shout out ZZ Top. I want to say what's up to everybody. I hope all of y'all are home, staying safe, keep your health up, eat right, exercise, and of course, whenever you got the time, you could get to do a few things with the basketball. I want to send a shout out to everybody that needs to work around these times. Doctors and nurses, I'm talking about EMTs, military, police, people at supermarkets and pharmacies. And let's not forget everybody working at the power company, the water company, telecommunications. But anyway, let's get to it. It's obvious that it's real important to have control over the ball, whether you pass, whether you dribble, whether you shoot. You always want to be precise with the ball. A big thing about that is using your fingers to handle the ball rather than your palm. Now, a lot of people have different opinions on that, but let me clear up a few things for you. Whenever we use our fingers, we have much better control over the ball, and here's how we can verify that. I want you to put the ball in your palm and try to move it up, down, left and right. It's kind of hard to keep control of the ball when you're trying to use your palm. With your fingers though, no palm, strictly fingers, you could go left and right, up and down, much more efficiently and much more precisely. To the point where, try to put your palm on top of the ball and hold it. That's 100% impossible. Now, use your fingertips and you can hold it. You do need to have a hand as big as mine or bigger. Even so, to all the shorties out there or players that have smaller hands, that's an extra reason to handle the ball with your fingers so you can have control of it. We're gonna get into a drill that can help us get better at that. Now, before we get into this drill, it's a good thing to warm up by gripping the ball. You don't want to slap it with your palm, and you don't just want to slap your hand on the ball. You want to grip it like an eagle would grip its prey, okay? If you do that, and then you start pushing on the ball with your fingers, remember, not using any palm, that kind of widens your grip, it widens your fingers and your hand. So after you get done gripping the ball and kind of snatching it with your hands, let's get to the drill.
So all we need for this drill is a ball and a wall. What you want to do is get into a shooting stance, place your elbow directly in front of your shoulder on the wall, and all you have to do is bounce the ball on the wall. It's a pretty simple drill, but let's take a look at a few minor details. As you can see, the ball develops a small forward rotation while you are bouncing it. We want to keep that rotation even, as we said in the previous video. As you can see, the long seams are parallel to the ground, and the side of the seams remain on the side. Keep the top part of your arm parallel to the ground. Spread your hand evenly on the ball, and make sure the back and forth is done with your fingertips, of course. Here are a few things that we don't want to happen. You don't want the rotation of the ball to be uneven or crooked. You want to keep the long lines of the ball parallel to the ground and the side of the lines where all the lines connect to remain left and right of you. Another thing you want to avoid is moving your elbow around. Your elbow must be placed in front of your shoulder steadily, and make sure that it doesn't move left and right. Also, do not pound the ball on the wall. In other words, you don't want your hand to be touching the ball and the ball touching the wall at the same time. Oh, no, 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 no. Make sure your wrist is doing most of the work. Make sure your rotation is even, and everything is gonna be A-okay. Here we see the drill from a different angle. Let's touch on some more details. You want to make sure that your index finger and middle finger are facing forward, the same direction your nose is facing, so you can keep that even rotation. You want to keep your body as steady as possible and work that wrist action. And when you get tired, don't just rest, switch to your offhand. And as we said in the previous video, this can help you with your ball handling and shooting as well. Let me just repeat that you don't want to have your palm on the ball at all. All this needs to happen with your fingers and your fingertips. That's it for now. Thanks for following. Hope to see you very soon. Hit me with any questions.
That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Adios, amigos. See you soon.